Men who like to keep their morning routines simple will love these Multi for Him gummies, specially formulated with 12 key nutrients designed to support men's daily nutritional needs. Nature-made Multi for Him gummies help support muscle and bone health. It improves your immune health, and it increases your energy metabolism. With the quality you can trust, Nature-made Multi for Him gummies have no artificial flavors, no synthetic dyes, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial sweeteners, and is gluten-free. Pharmacists around the world have recommended Nature-made to be the #1 vitamin and supplement brand. So when you need something that's going to help you get you through the day, when you need something that's going to increase your energy to help you get you through that workout, to make you perform as an elite athlete at the top of your ability, try Nature-made Multi for Him gummies, because you don't want to stop.
To the 12th round.
Welcome to the Terror Dome. You should be heading home, cause you could bring all of your ninjas and the Technodrome. I rip right through your flesh and bone and mental capacity. Flood your mind with atrocities and copious tragedies. This dark Sabbath is a lesson in street. Behold the church of the ghetto, feel the words when I preach. Amen. Let the Lord say a prayer for they don't end up in front of someone banging their trigger. Living life like a war pig. Fuck the law, I'm getting mine. Let the others figure what the cost is. Purchasing the fortress on gorgeous acres enormous. Car park full of foreigners and women just waiting on us. We living the dream. Y'all living like hell is earthbound. We are not the same. You've been a lame since birth, pal. I don't feel sorry. I recommend they go dirt bound. Doggy dog world, and you've been looking like Chuck Brown.
Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday. I know you missed us. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. My name is Brian Renegade. And with me, I have one of the roughest, the toughest men around. If you see this man in a dark alley, run. He will beat you up and throw you in the trash can. He is the green-eyed bandit. He fights people. Sometimes he fights people. He's your mama's favorite wrestler, and he can whoop yo daddy ass, the one and only Roosevelt, the fighter. What's that?
Yo, what up, bro? What's going on? And ladies and gentlemen, right here next to me, we have our head honcho, El Capitan of the ship. We couldn't do this if it wasn't for him. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Brian Renegade.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that, my brother. Oh, man. The dynamic duo was back in full effect, Jack. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got no interviews today, but we here to talk about some wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all missed it. Y'all been saying, hey, man, we all gonna start talking about what's going on in the WWE and AEW. We gonna talk about it today, damn it. You know what I'm saying? We have been busting our ass trying to put together an epic damn event in the Greensboro Four Seasons Mall. It is going to be huge. Right now, we have over 30 talented professional wrestlers that is going to put on for the city of Greensboro and show why North Carolina has some of the best wrestlers in the world, Craig. in the world. I'm
Not just the
excited
city,
about it.
in the world, Craig.
In the world, Craig. We have some great events, and we have some superstars in the building. We got Tommy Dreamer, who is going to be in the building. That's going to be exciting. We got Austin Aries, man. If you guys remember Austin Aries, he was on the show, and he's also a multi-time champion in every promotion, including WWE. We got Beer City Bruiser that's going to be on the show. And he was on our show just recently, man. That's a great interview. If you have time, go back and check out that interview that we had with Beer City Bruiser. Man, Caprice Coleman, right now, he is currently AEW's commentator for Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to be on the show, and he's going to be in action. Jack. And we got the Anderson, C.W. Anderson. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be in the building. And Brock Anderson is going to be there, and they're going to be whooping ass too. So I'm so excited for this show. Oh, and yours truly, Roosevelt, will be in the main event against the one and only Joe Black for the newborn wrestling heavyweight championship. You don't want to miss it if you've never seen indie wrestling before. If you've never seen professional wrestling before, other than on the stage of the WWE, I implore you to come out to the mall. Just come out to the mall. You can peek your head in there, see what's happening, and then go get you some socks. You know what I'm saying? It just, just come and enjoy the show. If you just so happen to stay there and enjoy yourself, just sit there and enjoy the wrestling and the pure controlled violence that we are putting in front of your face. So, Greensboro Four Seasons Mall, August 17th. The show starts at 2:30. If you want to come early, you can come at 12 o'clock for the meet and greet in the fan zone. At 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock we have the Legends panel with all the mainstays: Tommy Dreamer, C.W. Anderson, Beer City, Caprice Coleman. It's going to be Austin Aries. It's going to be a hell of a panel. And then you get to see them in action. If you come a little bit earlier, around 12 or 11 o'clock, we have the 2K WWE 2K contest, and that's going to be awesome, man. So, also, if you're a wrestler and you want to attend the Austin Aries seminar, he's doing the seminar and workshop. Shout out to 5 Star Pro Wrestling. They're hosting that for us, and so 5 Star is going to host that. So if you're a wrestler and you want to get in the ring, roll around, and get some information about the industry from multi-time champion Austin Aries, then you definitely want to sign up for that. General admission is free. You can get your VIP tickets, and you can get your seminar tickets. Or if you want to donate to just a good cause, just go on there and donate. So if you want to go check out the website, go to www.mallmaniaevent.com and get you some tickets. You know what I'm saying? Or support a good cause. But either way, it's going to be some ass kicking in Greensboro, and we're going to put on for the city, Jack. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. And for the talent that's wanting to come and be a part of the seminar, you got to remember that Austin Aries is connected with MLW, which is a major company on the independent. So if you want to get an opportunity to be in front of somebody who has connections to a company that's kind of major, you should go ahead and get that seminar, as well as having the opportunity to be in front of Tommy Dreamer in some capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big thing, because he's in the top management. Like, he's in talent relations for TNA. Why would you pass that up? Like, that would be crazy to me. So make sure you guys go ahead and get your tickets to the seminar. All the fans, make sure you get your tickets to the show. Get your tickets to everything, man.
Tickets to everything.
Everything. Come watch.
It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic.
I was asking Roosevelt. You don't want to be at home saying, daggone it, I missed the opportunity to see some professional wrestling inside of a mall. You don't want to be that person. Don't be that person.
You don't want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? You can see somebody get their ass whooped and then go get you a pretzel from Annie Ann's. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? You can go to Victoria's Secret and get you some drawers and come back and watch somebody get slapped in the face. What's better than that? Huh? What's better than that? I implore you nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a great event. I'm excited for it, and I'm excited for the other ones that we're planning on doing. So if you are not able to come, shame on you. But you know there'll be more down the pipeline.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited about that.
It's gonna be the first of many. So if you're not in the city of Greensboro, if you're not in the state of North Carolina, we got plans. We got plans to go all over the world. We got plans
all over the world.
Go outside the world in space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it on.
Why you gotta tell people our business? Anyway. Man, let's talk some wrestling, my friend. Because this weekend, there was a lot of wrestling in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? You had Saturday night main event. You had the a Great American Bash with NXT. You also had Evolution, which is the all women's premium live event. And you also had AEW with their event All Out. And I mean, just the streets is buzzing, you know what I'm saying? Just because of all the action that was happening. And so it was a great time to be a wrestling fan this weekend. If you got a chance to check it out, just comment on which show that you enjoyed the most and who stole the show for the entire weekend of wrestling events. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into it. I want to start with the Great American Bash, man. Good old Dusty Rhodes actually is coined for starting this event, man, and it's actually been around for quite some time. I thought that NXT put on an amazing show, like they do. The talent absolutely killed during the weekend, and they showcased why NXT is a premium product. You know what I'm saying? And they have some of the most talented individuals in the world of wrestling. So, I mean, we have some absolutely great matches. Let's go ahead and start with one of the standouts, man, and a Firestar alumni in Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy. First of all, Jasper Troy, I think he comes from the LFG, right?
Yes, LFG, under the Undertaker.
Up under the Undertaker. So he's a protege of sorts of the Undertaker. Big, strong, scary black dude with dreads. Don't get no better than that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you put your money on him any time of the day, and you would not want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? If you have something sharp in your pocket, you might want to pick it up and stab him, but then he might take it out and then stab you back with it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not one of them dudes that you want to see late at night. But that was an absolutely great match between Javon Evans and Jasper Troy. Javon Evans absolutely showed why he is a top tier talent and the future of the WWE. The boy got heart, man, and you can't teach that. You know what I'm saying? He got heart, and you can see it when he's in the ring. You can see it with his interactions with the fans. He is he's very deceiving. Like his character is very deceiving because you look at him, you're like, oh, he's just a little punk kid. But then you look at him, you know, and he's just a tall, skinny, scrappy, just a fighter with heart, man. When you look at him, man, and shout out first of all, shout out to his mama. Because I'm one of her friends on Facebook, and I love the way that she supports her son. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? From the start to now, man, she's still sharing his matches. She still go whoop his ass, son. I love it. I absolutely love it. So shout out to Mama, shout out to Mama Evans for that, because she's a great supporter, and I love seeing that type of support. You know what I'm saying, from wrestling parents. You know what I'm saying, but. Javon Evans put on Jasper Troy. He actually made some new fans, man. Shocked everybody. Just like I just got shocked and scared at the same time. Hold up, wait a minute. I wasn't expecting this, ladies and gentlemen. I have to stop what I'm talking about to introduce you to the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. Oh man, he is here in full effect. Clutch your pearls, tighten your draws. It's about to get real. The villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, the legendary one-click photographer, LP, is in the motherfucking building. What's happening, LP's?
What's going on, fellas?
Nothing much. You graced us with your presence on today, kind sir.
Yeah. I was able to jump on today, man. See what you guys talking about today.
It feels like Christmas. It feels good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the trio is in full effect, Jack. Yeah, well, P, you know we up here talking about wrestling, man. Did you get a chance to check out any of the events this weekend?
I didn't check out the AEW, but I saw a lot of clips and stuff, and I went back and watched it on Peacock. You talking about like the great, well, not Great American Badge, Saturday Night Lame event?
Yeah.
Well, we ain't get to that right now. We're talking about the Great American Bash, but we're gonna get to your thoughts on that whole thing. But right now we're talking about Javon Evans and Jasper Troy. Actually, both of them brothers, they look like they could be related. You know what I'm saying? They might be cousins. I don't know. But shout out to Javon Evans, man. He put on a great fight against Jasper Troy. I don't remember who won that fight. I'm trying to.
It was Javon Evans.
Javon Evans, okay, yeah, and he had busted up.
Yeah, bust up ribs. He snuck in a quick pin, and he took off running as he should.
As he should.
You still a win for a man that size. You better take off running. You cannot stick around, wait for him.
Yeah, you run from Debo. You don't ask questions. You just if you Craig and you hit Debo with a brick and he just down for a second, he gonna get back up. So he better run. But they had a great fight, man. Let's go over to the NXT Women's North American Championship with Sol Ruka and Easy Dang. I thought it was a decent fight. It was pretty good. Sol Ruka did have Soul Snatcher. First of all, I think that LP, what do you think about Sol Ruka?
I want to know who that is.
Roosevelt. What do you think about?
I don't watch NXT.
Listen,
I don't watch.
She's the one that does stuff. She runs to the ropes and does like a flipping RKO. I know you've seen that move on social online.
I think the only
sister. She has the surfing gimmick.
No, the only female I noticed on that show is that big, tall Amazon black woman. What's her name?
Lash Legend.
Yeah, now I pays attention to her.
Wait a minute. That's blasphemy. You don't know Jada Parker?
I don't know who that is. Bro.
You don't know who Miss Parker is?
Why do we let this man on his show today, man?
I don't know. How you gonna come to class and then do your homework?
How you gonna come over here and don't know Miss Parker?
Miss Parker.
It's developmental. I'm just not in the developmental. I'm sorry.
Listen. Shame this man. Shame.
It's Ohio Valley Wrestling. I don't get it. I don't.
Oh man.
Valley in Ohio, somewhere.
Oh man. Well, listen. Sol Ruka, she is a great talent. She's very talented.
That soul snatcher out of nowhere. It's perfection. Like the way she hit it during what was it? SmackDown, and she hit it on Alexa and somebody else at the same time.
Yeah, the double.
The timing on that is absolutely crazy for her and the ones that's taking it, because you have to be right on point, because one little slip, and she's getting carried out of there. You know what I'm saying? So Sol Ruka is the truth, man. And to see her be able to get busy on the main roster and on NXT, and you know, we've seen how people try to go from NXT to main roster and don't get no kind of reaction, no type of love, no type of relatability for the fans on the main roster. And for her to be able to go on the main roster and people are like, yeah, we love So Ruka, they're cheering for her and whatever. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yes, yeah. Soul Ruka is one of them people who get an instant reaction, and I know you've seen her. If you watched Evolution or if you watched Evolution, you would have saw her. But she put on an absolutely great show. Anyway, she won that match. Shout out to Soul Ruka. Over on YouTube. Shout out to T Dog, man. T Dog just subscribed to our YouTube channel. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the little T Dog. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's go back to the Great American Bash, man. You had the Falls Count Anywhere match between Ricky Saints and Ethan Page. First of all, these two individuals came over from AEW and had a perfect transition over to NXT and were welcomed with open arms by the NXT crowd and by the WWE universe. I think that they both are absolute stars. And when I was watching AEW during their time that they were there on the roster, I was wondering why they weren't getting the type of push that they actually needed. I think that they both had great pushes. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Ricky Starks, or Ricky Saints as he is named now, he was the what's the name of Taz belt? The the
Oh, I don't
anyway,
know.
he had Taz belt for a while, but I don't know. He never quite went over that plateau. But I think that here in WWE and NXT, they both are doing great, and I think that Falls Count Anywhere match that Ricky Saints and Ethan Page had was a phenomenal match. It was great. It was full of ups and downs. It had a lot of drama, a lot of hard hits. They both performed really well, and I think they put on for the company, man. And they are going to be the future of WWE if stayed healthy and given that push. But I think it's going to be a great future for both of those gentlemen. They had a great finish to it. I want to say that Ethan Page came out on top.
Yeah. He retained the North American Championship.
Yep, Ethan Page came out on top. Great match. There was another match between Jordan Grace, Blake Monroe, who came over from AEW, and then they faced Fatal Influence. Fatal Influence came out on top. Blake Monroe kind of turned on Jordan Grace
Not
in
kind of, she
the
did. She
in the
played.
match.
But you know
That's
what?
why you got
What's crazy is when you can see it happening, when you see it coming. I saw it coming. The way she kind of responded backstage when Jordan was like, "Yeah, I need you out there," and Shorty was like, "Nah, I don't want to steal your shine." She's like, "You won't steal my shine," and then the look on her face was like, "Who are you talking to? I steal the shine everywhere I go. I don't know who you think you're talking to." But I take the spotlight everywhere I go. So I guess that was her way of showing her I could take your spotlight.
Anytime. Don't get too comfortable. Yeah. Straight up.
Before we move on, one thing I want to go back to really quick is Ethan Page. I don't know if you've seen the promo or the interview that he did maybe a month back or a couple of weeks back, where he was talking about the North American Championship and how much it means to the WWE universe more than any other championship. Did you catch that interview?
I did not. And
Okay.
I'm trying to think about it.
So the way he put it, and I sat back and I listened to it, and I was like, you know what? This man is right. Like, you really can't argue with him. So he was saying how, it's the North American Championship, which means he represents several countries because of North America. You have the United States Championship that only represents the United States. You have the NXT Championship that only represents the Performance Center. And I sat back and I listened to it and I was like, damn, I don't even like this dude, but he right. He right. Well, he does have a stronger, a bigger championship than the other two because it does represent several countries. So I was like, wow, that's pretty. Like I've never heard anybody put it in that perspective before, and that stood out to me.
Yeah, I mean he got a point, and some great people have held that championship, man. And to be honest with you, some of the people who I thought they were going to be absolute stars, they've given a lot of you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Some of the top brothers that have come through NXT have all held that belt. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma just, I'm not trying to pull the race card. I'm just saying, shout out to a lot of the black champions that came up that were NXT North American champions, man. You had let's see, Keith Lee, Swerve Strickland,
Mhm.
um, obviously Obafemi, Trick Williams, um, Carmelo Hayes,
Mhm.
uh, who else? Wesley,
Wesley.
Wesley, Ricky Starks or Ricky Saints. Just a pool of talent, man. And this is what I will say. NXT definitely knows how to find talent and locate talent. And every time I see somebody that's talented, I'm like, Shawn Michaels, chef, you know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cooking.
So
He's cooking.
keep on cooking. Obafemi versus, I don't want to butcher his name. Uh Yashuki in Inamura,
Yeah.
banger. Banger. Like nobody was expecting that to be a banger of a match.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
LP, if you haven't had the opportunity, just go back and watch the Great American Bash. Just watch the Obafemi versus Yashuki.
In
I know
tomorrow.
yeah, I know I'm butchering that name, but go back and watch that hard hitting match, lots of drama, great match all around. Nobody was really expecting it. They got some awesome chants, great match. But yeah, whenever you get a chance, go back and watch that. Overall, Great American Bash. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a strong. I'm gonna give it a B plus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a strong B plus. It was great. It was a great event all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Now let's talk about something that LP was not so excited about. And what you call the LP?
Oh, Saturday night's lame event.
Saturday night lame event by LP. I have to, well, we do this all the time since we're talking about that one, and since LP has seen it, I think it's only right for us to go back to school.
Excuse me, class. Class. Shut up!
All right, since we go ahead and talk about it, I'm gonna save the best for last in LP. Roosevelt, what do you give Saturday Night Main Event?
I say about like a C.
A C.
Yeah, I
Okay.
give it a C. I give it a C.
All
It
right.
was some matches like that Gunther and Goldberg match, unnecessary.
Mm,
Very, very, very unnecessary.
mm. I
From
feel a rant.
the lockup, from the moment they locked up, I was like, I don't even care anymore. I don't even care.
Well, we'll talk about that match in a few, man. But giving it a strong C. I think I'm gonna agree with you, man. I'm gonna have to give it a C. If I'm showing that event to somebody for the first time that hasn't watched wrestling in a while, I would have been embarrassed and probably judged for liking wrestling after that. I mean, they had some decent matches, but it was nothing that was like, oh my God, you should have saw that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, LP, you got a chance to check it out, man. What grade do you give Saturday Night Main Event?
Uh, I give it a D. I mean, I can't give it. I would give it a C, but I mean, what was memorable? I can't even. I probably should give it an F. Like, what was really? It was like a. Get out here, bird. It was like a transitional. It was like a filler episode. I think
Mm,
WWE too many pay per views. They were too busy trying to mess with AEW and go against AEW with all this stuff. And I think they kind of overbooked themselves, and they just didn't really have nothing really, you know. none of that stuff was matter. Even Goldberg having his last match, Goldberg deserved to have his last match on a pay-per-view. I mean, I know he's not a WWE guy, but I think he deserved to have his last match. Ric Flair's last match was a pay-per-view. Undertaker's most people last matches would accept how they screwed Kurt Angle. Because I think Kurt Angle last match was on Raw, I think.
Yeah.
I think a big star like Goldberg, his thing should have been on the pay-per-view. It doesn't matter what pay-per-view it would have been, but Saturday night, it's not it. Like, they need to stop trying to bring that show back because it's not been good since then. It's never going to be like it was back in the days. So just stop. They really need to stop trying to make it a thing.
I gotta agree with you on this. That ever since the Saturday Night Main Event has started, they haven't really had any good. It hasn't been memorable, and I think that this one is probably the most memorable, only because of the Goldberg versus Gunther. First of all right, we're gonna jump into that since that was the first match, and that's the match that we really want to talk about. I'm gonna first say this. I saw the outrage that the fans had and that Rikishi had about them stripping the belt from main event Jey Uso. Now, for them to take the belt away from Jey only for Gunther to have a match with Goldberg, I guess it makes sense. First of all, why didn't Goldberg want to face Jey Uso?
Because Goldberg would have had to squash Jey Uso. That would have been a squash match. Like, Goldberg last match can't be a squash match. So who's the other dominant person that they pretty much kind of could have made it? Even though Gunther got a swimmer's body, they still push him as, the ring general. He's a tough main guy. I don't think Jay's not that guy for a last match. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't think the belt was needed. They could have just had the match.
They could have just had the match. I mean, they already had some meat on the bone with Gunther disrespecting Goldberg, and he could have easily came. First of all, the disrespect for Gunther to be the champion and for Gunther to not either open the show or close the show is complete disrespect to me. And that's just in my eyes, because the champion is supposed to either kick off the night or end the night. Am I wrong? They always put Gunther in the middle. Always. And I'm trying to figure out, like, that's your champion. Why is he not closing it out tonight? Why is he not saying nothing? Every time that Roman was on the show, Roman either went first or he went last. Told it. First or last. But Gunther, they always find a way to put him smack dab in the middle of the show when it doesn't matter. And most of the time, I end up missing it. You know what I'm saying? But for this to be Goldberg's last match, I will say it was a good match. I have to say it was a good. I mean, I don't know what people expected from a 58-year-old Goldberg, but it was a good match. I mean, if I'm looking at it, the way that Goldberg took them chops from Gunther was pretty damn awesome for me to see that.
That was the most memorable part.
Spearing
that damn barricade.
And spearing the barricade. So for him to shit the bed in a dream match that he was supposed to have with the Undertaker, and then came back and squashed Dolph Ziggler just to show that he had something, and then had this weird interaction with
Brock
Lesnar and Hurt. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like he's had top booking, but he hasn't had the best results with fans looking like, oh, he never lost it. He's still Goldberg. In this match,
can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Goldberg and Undertaker was not a dream match. I don't know why they would even say that. They'll build it like that. It wasn't a dream match. We didn't care. And we didn't want no damn Bill Goldberg and Undertaker. We wanted Sting and Undertaker. That's what the dream match was. That's what everybody wanted. And we ended up getting Goldberg. And we still didn't get Sting and Undertaker. And we had opportunity, but he didn't get it. We didn't get it. So
yeah.
it's off Goldberg.
Well, shout out to Goldberg, man, having his retirement match. I mean, it meant a lot for him. He had all his friends and family there. He ended his career in Atlanta. It was still a main event, you know what I'm saying, pay-per-view event that he ended on. What if he would have won? What would we be talking about today? You know what I'm saying? You having a champion like that. I don't know.
I think he was gonna win, or Gunther was gonna win, and I think before Seth got hurt, Seth was gonna use that money in the bank. And I think the only reason why now because I think Seth is legitimately hurt, even though some people trying to say it's a work. I think he's actually. So I think he was gonna win, and and then that makes even less sense. Why even give Gunther the belt just to give it to Seth Rollins? That would have made even lesser sense. But I don't know. They're not none of the belts really matter right now. Like, who cares about these belts? They don't make none of these belts worth a damn. Like, really, what belt do you really see people really wanting? Like, they only wrestle for them when it comes up. Like, nobody's hungry for a title or a certain title.
That Scott that Naomi has right now.
We're gonna talk about that. I don't want to jump too much into that because I'm excited about that.
What belt does anybody really care about now?
Right now the women's title is, but we'll see. We'll see how that's treated. Let's talk about that because you just alluded to a few minutes ago. You had LA Knight versus Seth freaking Rollins, and Seth Rollins does a move that he's done a lot of times, and a move that he's blew out his knee or hurt his knee a couple times doing. But he did a routine. What was it? Backflip off the ropes and landed and kind of springboard. Yeah. And kind of tweaked his knee a little bit, and they had to throw up the X and go home. And LA Knight hit him with the BFT, and then pinned him, but he wasn't happy about it. Seth Rollins is out on an injury right now, and he will be gone for the foreseeable future. Hopefully, he'll be back for WrestleMania season, but we'll see because it depends on how long it takes for him to heal from that injury. Because Seth Rollins does use his legs a lot. So a knee injury can be for everything. So a knee injury to a fighter like that can be very detrimental to his career, man. And right now he has the Money in the Bank contract. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Are they going to pass the Money in the Bank contract to somewhere within his faction? Or are they going to just scrap it? Or are they going to just award that to somebody? Or are they going to have another Money in the Bank match to see who's the new Money in the Bank champion if Seth Rollins can't come back or is out indefinitely?
Well, I think this is one of those things where you don't have to do anything because he has a whole year to cash in. Mm-hmm. So I think it's one of those things where Seth Rollins will keep the Money in the Bank briefcase, and what a story that'll be when he finally is able to clear it, to be cleared to come back. What a story that'll be. He comes back and he cashes in on his first return with that Money in the Bank contract. Like Charlotte Flair does all the time with no damn Money in the Bank. We're not going to talk about that.
First of all,
we're not going to talk about that.
You watch your damn mouth when you talk about the Queen.
But what a story that'll be, right? For him to come back and cash in, being that he does not have to relinquish the contract. Now, if it comes to a point where they feel like he's not going to make it back, which would be absolutely crazy, but if he doesn't make it back before WrestleMania, then they may have to figure out something. But at this point, just let it be. Let it stay right where it's at. Let Paul Heyman keep walking around with it like it's his precious. And we'll see what happens with Seth Rollins.
Absolutely. Shout out Seth Rollins, man. Hopefully he gets better soon. And it seems like a little void, man, because a lot of the favorites are starting to get injured, man. Seth Rollins is out on injury. Kevin Owens is out on injury. Liv Morgan is out on injury. I know it's a few more people that I'm forgetting right now. Zoe Starks. Yeah, Zoe Starks is out on injury right now. Chad Gable. Yep. Yeah. Chad Gable is out on injury, so hopefully everybody, takes care of themselves, man, because it's getting crazy out there. Let's talk about the United States Championship match with Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa. First of all, that match was better than Jimmy versus Jay, 110%. Solo don't get the credit that he deserves, man, for being as good in that ring as he is, and his character development has really started to blossom, and you start to see the personality of Solo. I like Solo. I like watching Solo now. I hate when they have guys who have a lot of personality and they strip them down to just, all right, you're gonna be this enforcer, this mean guy with just whooping ass with no personality. Like, what I'm saying? The best bullies all are funny. They got personalities. You know what I'm saying? They destroy you mentally first before they even lay their hands on you. So, what I mean? Shout out to Jimmy Uso, man, for actually competing in this match. They put on a good match. It was a good brother versus brother match. Of course, I don't know if they call it the bloodline, the new bloodline, or the MFTs, or whatever they call it now. I don't even know what that is. I want my family tree. I thought it's still fat. Mother effing Tungans. I, I thought it stood for something like that, but my family tree. All right, so the MFTs, they came in, interrupted. Of course, Solo Sikoa retained. Jimmy, this is his first singles match. Yeah, singles. I'm sorry. This is his first singles championship match in his entire career. That is insane.
Oh, absolutely.
To think about how long he's been there. What? More than 10 years? More than 10 years. And never got not a sniff of a singles title match. So that's crazy to me. But they put on a good match. Like I say, it was better than Jimmy versus Jay. You know what I'm saying? But some brothers just have better chemistry in the ring. And then Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton came out on top. Then Jelly Bro got involved somehow. I don't know why. He got kicked in the face by Drew McIntyre.
Logan Paul got involved. He shoved Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll shoved him back, and then the match ended with Randy Orton winning the match. And then Logan Paul decided to jump on Randy Orton. Then Jelly Roll got involved, and he threw him back and got rid of him. And Jelly Roll was checking on Randy Orton. That's when the Claymore came out of nowhere and sent Jelly Roll on a roll.
So Jelly Roll has been in the Performance Center training, and they said he's been training with Kevin Owens and Fatu, Jacob Fatu, in the Performance Center. And before he actually got into the music business, he went to a wrestling school. Now, I'm not sure how much he's learned in the wrestling school or if he graduated from a wrestling school, but he started to become a wrestler. I'm interested to see what he does, man. I think that if Jelly Roll can prove to be a really talented wrestler, especially for a big guy, you know what I'm saying? And we haven't seen too many big guy performers that translated, because we've seen how Logan Paul translated to the WWE ring. We saw how Bad Bunny translated to the WWE ring. Even Shaq, we've seen Shaq transform to the AEW ring. He had a good match in AEW. And he's even did some little. He never did nothing in the WWE ring, but Jelly Roll very much could be that big guy.
Shaquille did do something in WWE.
Yeah, he came to the Royal Rumble and he had a one-on-one interaction with Big Show.
He had a one-on-one match with Big Show too.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember him having a match. I remember him being face.
Yeah, I don't think he had a match. He was face to face with him, but I know in AEW it was Shaq versus Cody and Jade Cargill. That's when she made her debut match. and so they put on. But I don't remember them having a one-on-one. We wanted to watch them having one-on-one. That would have been a money match right there. Now we did see Floyd Mayweather against Big Show. That was a freak show of a match. But just in general, man, yeah. I think that Jelly Roll could be that entertainer to shock and awe a lot of people, man, if he's good. But we'll see. We shall see.
He better not do a Snoop Dogg.
Snoop gives the most soggiest moves ever. I don't know what it is. Yeah, he can't sell nothing. All right, let's go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I would just say I don't like all these celebrities. I think they're giving time to these celebrities when Carmelo Hayes back there making somebody a sandwich, and other people like that's not getting no kind of play. Like Jelly Roll. I mean, I don't know country. Maybe Jelly Roll is a humongous artist. I've heard his name. I've seen him, but like, come on, like really, Jelly Roll. Like, give it to some of these other people. It'd be different. It'd be different when they was giving everybody good time. Then then it was cool to see a celebrity every now and then. You see Drew Carey. All the little small stuff. But like everybody not gonna be no Logan Paul. They say Jelly Roll moved to Florida to be closer to the to workout center. Yeah. So I mean, maybe he really taking it serious or whatever. But it's like, come on, man. I will give him props. He damn sure took that damn Claymore kit.
Yeah, he took that Claymore like a champ. I don't know. I don't know if Drew slapped his knee on there. I couldn't tell from the camera angle, but he ate that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And you give Claymores, man, dude. Whenever you do a Claymore, do you always make contact, or do you kind of like shine it over?
At the end of the day, my motto is: you know it's coming. If you ain't prepared, you're gonna eat all that. Because I'm in midair, so I'm not pulling my foot back. You better be ready for it.
Or lose some teeth, huh?
Lose some teeth at the end of the day.
Oh man. Let's go ahead to the card. I feel like stole the weekend, and I know AEW put on a show as well. Shout out to them. They had a huge audience down there in Texas. Man, they put on some great matches. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I've only seen some clips. I didn't. Before I get to Evolution, I'm gonna go with AEW. I saw the Hangman versus John Moxley clips. I couldn't watch it. It was a little too brutal. Getting I don't know, man. Just some of the stuff I was seeing. He was stabbing in the forehead with a fork or something. I don't know what it was, but he was stabbing him in the forehead, and just blood was just squirting everywhere. Did a DDT on a bed of nails. I don't know. That's not my type of wrestling, but people like it. You know what I'm saying? Some people like it.
Y'all getting old. Y'all used to love Mankind and damn Cactus Jack versus Triple H, blood and thumbtacks. Y'all getting soft.
Yeah, but it was a little.
Like it ain't like this. Like, nah, it ain't like this.
Yeah, what they're showing now is, I don't know. Like you're right. Maybe I am getting soft. Maybe I am getting a little squeamish. But I don't know, bro. I don't want to see a nigga get stabbed in the forehead 12 times with a fork. It just, I don't know. It's just, that just don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying?
ECW.
But see, ECW, you knew you had to watch it you had to be with the shits to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to be engulfed in it. You know what I mean? And it was brutal, and you understood that. But if you just casually watching and you got a match and it's like, I like the hard hitting matches, but I don't like gruesome matches. You know what I'm saying? I can't do the death match. I can't watch the death match stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see clips and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. But I'm not gonna sit there and sit through a whole death. That's why I like shout out to what is it? GCW?
CZW.
CZW?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, I'm good on that. They also had some other matches. Mercedes Moné versus Tony Storm. That was crazy. I seen some clips from that one. Uh, she had her upside down and did a muff muncher move. I don't know. I've never seen that before
I
ever.
was like, what is she doing? What is happening?
She had her legs up. She was like, just eating the booty on TV. I'm like, okay, all right, that's crazy.
This is wrestling, I guess. I don't know.
This is
Maybe
this is wrestling. All right, this is wrestling. I guess it. Yeah, we're going there.
AEW with a what they say, AEW with the best wrestle.
Yeah, we're the best wrestler. That's it. And some of the other matches were really good, but I really haven't had the opportunity to check it out. But I heard they put on a great.
Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, first of all, let's talk about that real quick. For him to be on the latter stages of his career and totally rehabilitate his image and his character.
Mm-hmm.
For him to, at his age, be looked at and for them to put a belt on him.
Three.
And this is, yeah.
Three.
Yeah.
Yes, three at one time.
Maybe, just maybe, he is the greatest Rhodes of all time.
He's showing himself right now.
Now,
I mean, he's a better wrestler than Cody, hands down. Like, he's always been better than Cody. You get past the Gold Dust stuff, I felt like he's always been better than Cody. I don't know if you guys always felt that way or not.
I've always loved Goldust as a wrestler and a character. I say Goldust, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I've always loved the Goldust character growing up, even though it was uncomfortable and creepy and whatever. I think that he took that on and really because you know he was himself the natural Dustin Rhodes early in his career. You know what I'm saying? And he made a name for himself, but when he did Goldust, it completely took him out of his element and made him a character. Stuff with Goldust and Booker T back in the day was hilarious. The stuff with Goldust and Stone Cold Steve Austin was hilarious. The feuds that Goldust had with the Undertaker were legendary. And so this Dustin Rhodes, when he came back out and reinvented himself for AEW for this new audience and this new crowd, and showed that, hey, I've always had it. Don't look at me as that character. Look at me as I am from the Rhodes family, a legendary wrestling family, and I can go. Personally, I like Dustin Rhodes' style of wrestling better than I like Cody. You know what I'm saying? Personally. Now, some people might not agree with that, but that's just me. I grew up watching Dustin Rhodes and Goldust and now this new character. And I think that he has completely transformed himself and shown to be a valuable asset to the company. You know what I'm saying? So, and I saw how he cried when he got it. I mean, it was just a validation of like, hey, man, I'm still relevant. You know what I'm saying? I'm still valuable. And somebody is looking at me and saying, hey, you are championship material. And I think that's why he broke down into tears, because when you feel like nothing is going your way, or you feel like you've been busting your tail all your career and dealing with personal demons, and then all of a sudden you're forced to completely change yourself and start brand new in your 50s. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. So that was my highlight from the week from the AEW All Out.
I like the fact that they chose him over anybody else in the company. You know, and it came from Adam Cole not being able to compete because of his injury and you know, a healthy recovery to him. But the injury didn't overshadow the championship in terms of what they did for Dustin. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have chosen anybody in the company. Like, you know what? Like, get this guy, whatever. They even could have had whoever was the champion still win the belt and keep going. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, you know what? He's the man. We're going to let him be the man. And whatever they do from there, I hope they give him a really good run with what he does. I hope it leads into him getting to a point where if he feels like he's going to be done, let his let his final days run out with those championships.
Yeah. I like that too. You know what I'm saying? Send them out with some flowers, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give them the same treatment you gave Sting. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. If you're gonna treat legends the way they're supposed to be treated, give people the respect and let them go out on this year like you did Sting, man. Shout out to
That's the
Dustin
thing I can
Rose.
give AEW credit for. They do treat the legends
Like legends.
better than WWE in terms of like going home matches or hanging up the boot matches. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them have had the opportunity to have better send offs there than they would have with WWE.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. All right, fellas, let's talk about this Evolution show. LPZ, we gotta go back to school and give Evolution the WWE Premium Live Women's event a grade. What would you grade Evolution?
I would actually give it an A. It was a really good pay-per-view. Like I've said a long time ago, the women can put on a better show if they treat them right and give them the right opportunities. I mean, I remember I can't remember what year it was when the women had a better Royal Rumble. Women had a better couple of matches. Like when they let them cook, they cook. But since Triple H taking over, it's just not haven't been the same. Me personally, I feel like he's not treating women. I don't know if Fit Feeling is not behind the scenes anymore like he used to be. It's something missing with the women. And when you let them women do their thing, they really put on a better show than the guys. It was good to see like Jazz and some of the other legends. I wish they would have had a couple more legends like even there or part of it, but it's fine if they didn't. I was surprised to see Jazz in the crowd. Like I ain't seen Jazz and they don't never mention Jazz or Jackie. Like never, I never see that. So I was glad to see that, and I just really think it was I really think it was a pay-per-view when the guys probably like, damn, they made us look they made us look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why Triple H don't really be pushing them like they need to be. But yeah, I definitely would give it an A.
Roosevelt, what would you give Evolution?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely give it an A. It was definitely good to see the legends. Shout out to Jazz. We saw her in Vegas during Mania weekend. We got a chance to chop it up with her. Yeah, man, from top to bottom, like every match delivered the way they needed to. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a match where I feel like, all right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom now or whatever. It's like you sat there, you held it. Like you been holding, you're gonna miss something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shout out to the women of the WWE for putting on an amazing event. Even Nikki Bella. Even Nikki Bella did really, really good.
Yeah, I will agree with you, fellas. I gotta give it an A as well. I think that the women absolutely outshined every company and everybody that competed this weekend, man. You had the women's world championship match with EO Sky versus Rhea Ripley, and I'm gonna start with that one because they absolutely tore down the house. That was the best match of the entire weekend. Out of all the clips I saw, out of all the events I watched, that match was absolutely amazing. And for it to be the third time, I think that they show a lot of respect to each other within the ring in the early beginnings, and then they started cooking. Like once a guy in the middle, and they always have knockdown, drag out fights, and it's hard to believe that Rhea Ripley, ever since NXT, has never beaten EO Sky.
Never. That's
It's hard to believe that out of all 4, 5, 6 times they faced each other, that Rhea Ripley has never won that battle, but they put on probably the best match. I would put that up for match of the year candidate.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. I thought that was awesome. The WWE Women's Championship with Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. was a great match. I thought that Trish did really well. Um, you know, she did good. It's nothing negative I can really say about that. Even though I want to say something negative, but you can't. Like Trish put on a great match. Tiffany Stratton put on a great match. Together they put on a great match. It was good. Um, the NXT Women's Championship with JC Jane and Jordan Grace. I think that they both are going to be really good. JC Jane is a really good heel. And hopefully when she comes up the main roster, she gets to really explore her heel figure a lot more than other, just being a mean girl type thing. I want her to really explore because she can be a great wrestler and a good mainstay on the main roster. Jordan Grace, um, I mean, she's the juggernaut. I mean, she's going to be the future of the women's division, future champion when they unleash her. She just got to stay healthy and stay relevant, man. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez came out on top. But during that match, I mean, they had some stiff competition. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair were on the team, and they looked uh, they were at odds all the way to the beginning, and then at the end of the match, they sitting there hugging each other. And I'm like, why are they hugging each other? What's going on?
You talking about the spot where she pulled her out of the way? That's what happened. So
Yeah,
Charlotte pulled Alexa out of the way of that spear from Zarya.
yeah, she pulled her out of the way of the spear, and she was just sitting there hugging her and caressing her all soft and gentle, like you know what I'm saying.
But
You had the
it
kabuki,
played into the whole dynamic of we're not friends. You know what I'm
right?
saying? So I think that's why that moment was so special, because it was like, we're not friends, but I just saved her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold up. First of all, shout out to Chef. Chef Showtime is in the mother freaking building, man. We got the big four in the building. On
We got a
expecting this.
full house.
A full house. What's happening, Chef?
What's good? What's good? I'm still at work, working this double. I had
Oh
to get
man.
away.
Get
Sit there
that
and
money.
listen.
How you feeling, Chef?
I'm getting better. You trying to. I still need that workout plan. To get back in health, get healthy.
Gotcha. In
He's
fact,
sitting into he's sitting into me instead, Chef. I don't know why he had turned and then I'm getting this long ass message of workouts, and I'm like,
you
damn, he's
asked
trying
for
to.
it too, goof.
I did, but you was like, is this dude trying to kill me? What is this? Billy, it's
Yeah,
on
send it
Billy
to
Blake's
me.
workout.
You said give you several variations, and I gave you several variations.
This dude
Yes.
gave me a whole ebook of workouts, and I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
gotta
send
do
it to
something.
me so I can get back. Back right.
Got you covered.
But I
Yeah,
will
man.
be out there in August. I already booked my plane ticket. Got my room.
Oh snap!
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh snap! It's a party now.
It's a party. Oh snap! I was not expecting that. Chef Showtime will be in the building August 17th at Mall Mania. Oh man, that's dope. That's dope. Damn, Chef. Now I feel like you got to do something there. You know what I'm saying?
We can
Yeah.
figure it
Now,
out.
all right. Yeah, we're gonna talk offline, man. But this feels good to have the fellas, all four fellas back here, man. Chef, did you get a chance to check out any the Evolution event?
Nah, I was working. They was working me like a
Okay.
dog that day.
Oh man, well you gotta go back and check it out, man. That was probably the best event of the whole entire week. And then you had Sol Ruka and Zarya. So LP, if you did you see the women's tag team match?
You know what? No, I did not. I can't remember why I did not see that, but I don't think I saw it.
Okay, go back and watch it. You'll see Sol Ruka, and then you're gonna be a fan, and then you're gonna come back and thank us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lara Valkyria. First of all, shout out to the Women's Intercontinental Championship for them even having it. My problem with it is give somebody else a damn shot. I'm tired of seeing the same 2-3 people fight for this belt. It's other women that's on here that you can create storylines with other than Becky and Lava Vicaria. And now Bailey is in the mix. It was a great match. Don't get me wrong. They put on a banger of a match. But my problem is give some other people an opportunity to showcase their talents. Give them another title shot instead of the four horsewomen. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the I'm not hating on Bailey. I'm not hating on Becky. But I feel like they get more opportunity than everybody else. Let some of these other women shine and face, you know,
Well, you can say the
face the
same
champ.
thing about Rhea. The Rhea has had so many title shots. Like she don't have more title shots than Charlotte. Like they need to let Rhea wrestle some without her having a title shot. That's why everybody was so shocked that if people thought she was gonna win. So
Yeah.
let's hope that Naomi ain't gonna lose that belt her first damn and be a Sasha Banks.
Now they building that match up for Jade. They got Jade take that from Naomi.
All right, well let's go ahead since y'all already talked about it. Let's go ahead into the no holds barred match between Jade Cargill and Naomi. People slept on that match. I thought that match was good. I think that they both performed really well. Naomi shocked me with the level of aggressiveness that she had during the match, but it's all due to her new character. And we thought that she was done after what Jay had pulled out in the end of that match. It ended up, I don't know if she had broke her nose or whatever the case may be, but her nose was bloody after the match, and then she had a bandage on. During the Io Sky and Rhea Ripley match, late into the match, Naomi cashed in her money in the bank, and did split leg moonsault to Io Sky, threw Rhea Ripley out the ring. 1, 2, 3. You have a new champion. Fellas, I want to go around the table real quick. What do you think about Naomi cashing in and becoming the new women's world champion? Let me start with Chef Showtime. What's happening?
I feel she deserved it. This is gonna boost her stock up some more. Till Jade come in and whoop her ass, take that belt from her. That's all I'm waiting for.
Oh man, you think they're gonna put Jade versus Naomi again?
Yeah, that's gonna be that storyline. They won't have to go back to it because like she said in her little promo, she's not done yet. So
Yeah, you got beef with me. You got beef with me forever. Yeah,
just
straight
like
up.
black people, black people, we hold beef forever.
Hold beef forever. I still got somebody in elementary school I don't like. Right
Uh,
now.
my teacher gave me a D in elementary, so I don't like her still.
Yeah. Oh man. LPZ. What do you think about Naomi becoming the new women's champion?
I definitely think she deserves it. She probably made a phone call to The Rock and probably told her that he needed to do something about it, and he pulls he pulls some strings. He is in the family, but nah, she earned it. I mean, she done her work. She left. She built herself up in another company. She came back. I've been one of the main ones that when they brought her back, I said that they were going to make her a jobber, and they pretty much did for a good while until they finally turned her heel. So her turning heel, I think some wrestlers just better when they turn heel, and she just one who she turned heel, and now I think she knows that she's a heel kind of character. I just don't want her to be a Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks could every time she defended that belt, she lost it. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
they don't do her. I mean, the girl, her first match is a triple threat against two women who just had one of the best matches of the year. So I mean, look at that. So I don't know. I'm a little worried that they just making her a transitional champion.
You think they're going I can't even say Kofi her because Kofi had the belt for like 4 months before Brock Lesnar came and did what he did. But we've seen some champions not hold the belt long at all. I really hope that they do keep it on Naomi because she is hot right now. You know what I'm saying? And I think that she can really pull out some strong characters from the other women on the roster. I think that's something that hasn't been done lately because you do have champions such as Io Sky, where there's a language barrier there, and most of her um, her talking is done in the ring, and she has matter of fact, she comes from that class of wrestlers who don't really speak English that well, but their character, their aura, um, translates, and their in ring work translates directly to the fans, where they don't give a damn if she can't speak English all the way. She's a champion, so I think that whole thing for the women, and I know it started a little bit further than because you had like Bull O'Connor and not Bull O'Connor, Bull, uh, what's her name?
Who?
Bull. Uh, anyway, I think that Oscar kind of brought in the wave of looking at the talent for the talent and keeping the belt on them, because Oscar doesn't speak great English all the way, but she's held it multiple times, the women's championship. And so I think with her opening the door like that for WWE, and saying that, hey, my character transcends the language barrier, that opens the door for EO Sky to do what she's been doing, and that opens up the door to Julia, that opens up the door to Stephanie Valkyr. And right now, Stephanie Valkyr is hot, hot as lava right now. And she can barely speak English, but she's one of those characters where her aura transcends her abilities to speak English, and her wrestling speaks directly to the fans. You know what I'm saying? And the higher ups, and that's why she's put in the place that she's put right now. Matter of fact, she just won this battle royal, and she became the number one contender. So shout out to all the women. I mean, they had a great show, and I think that they need to do more evolution shows throughout the year, or at least one a year, because we just criticized them. I was like, man, what happened to evolution? Why they not pushing the women? What's going on? And now they just had this evolution match, but it kind of feel like they threw it together.
Yeah,
That's what it feel like.
yeah. I don't think they had a lot of good bills like they should have. They should treat it just like any other pay per view. And I mean, but look at the other pay per views. None of them are getting bills anymore, and I think that's the problem. People now, they just wrestling. Like, okay, we know you got to have some kind of storyline behind it. Like, they go from one person to fight Cody, and then they lose, and then they don't never try it again. Like, even before KO got hurt, KO did all that shit to Cody. Then he don't say nothing else. Then he's sitting on a podcast. They having a conversation. Like, I know. What is it? K Fed. I know that mess is dead, but I think it's messing up the business, because you're not invested when you know they really don't like each other. The whole part of wrestling was, we thought, the Rock and Stone Cold, even when they had to team up together, you could still tell they hated each other. Or Triple H. So I think now that's where they're messing up, and they're not doing these storylines. EO Sky, she only defended her title like twice, I think. She didn't even hardly defend it. So people say she had a boring title reign. It ain't her fault. It's the writing fault. Jey Uso the same way. Jey Uso didn't have time to do nothing before they took the belt off of him. So I don't know.
Even remember he held it so short. I'm trying to remember his title defenses. You know what I'm saying?
Can't even think of.
I can't think of, and I know, and I watched all of them, but I can't think of any that's on top of my head right now. He didn't have the time to really build himself as a champion. Both his IC title run and his main title run have been really short, and I don't see how he's going to get back to the top of them believing in him as a champion without him doing some kind of character change. Because right now, they got him hipping up friends and stuff, and he's not focused on him at all. So Jay gonna have to turn heel again, which I prefer Jay as a heel, to be honest with you. I think that Jay did some of the best heel work that we've seen in years with the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? But Jay is so entertaining now. I don't see them turning him heel anytime soon. I don't see it, but we'll see, man, because it's possibilities. Shout out to Ron Killings also, man. He just won against Aleister Black, and it looks like they giving Truth a lot of his old self back, where he's almost heelish, but he's wrestling smart though. You know what I'm saying? And I like it what he's doing. So shout out to R-Truth, man, and hopefully I saw a picture. They shared a picture of the Street Profits, R-Truth, and Carmelo Hayes. I was like, damn, they look like a fire faction.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
look they look like they could be a fire faction.
That match with him and Allison was brilliantly done. Like,
Yeah.
that man won the match and got out the ring and left. It's like, I don't need to stick around and get no admiration. Like, I won. What more do I need to do? Like, I like that part of it.
Yeah, but I don't want Aleister Black to fall into the weeds.
Right.
He already
You know what I'm
has.
saying?
He already has. Can we admit? I'm gonna see how you guys feel about this. I want to ask all three of y'all the same thing. When a wrestler goes to AEW or he leaves, and then they come back, they get a big pop or whatever for the moment they come back. But after that, it seems like Andrade, Rusev, Aleister Black, like when they come back, they get that little initial pop. But after that, they are never where they never where they was at. Like, why you should have brought Rusev back as Rusev Day. Like, I know he's different now, but like him coming back, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like once you leave, you can't come back and be the same person? Because I can't think of nobody who really would. That's maybe you could say Cody, but like these other wrestlers when they come back, who has came back and got back on the top of their
CM Punk. CM Punk.
Let's not count CM Punk and Cody because they were big stars. Aleister Black, these other stars get fired. They weren't big stars. I'm talking about these regular stars. You can't come back. I mean, you can come back, but who has came back and started killing?
Rusev.
Rusev was doing
Rusev
all right.
came back and
Rusev is not doing that.
Bro,
He did.
have you seen that match with Rusev and Sheamus? That was like, it was almost like Drew and Sheamus, like how they go at it. It was hard hitting. It was a good match. I see what you're saying, but you talking about, but they were mid card when they left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but people want to act like when they come back, it's gonna be something. You know, it's gonna be something different or something big. Hell, it ain't no what he doing now or what he can be doing here ain't no different than what he was doing over there. That's all I'm saying. Like, if Aleister Black got fired the first time for a reason. So he got fired the first time because he wasn't really doing much of nothing. So he'll get fired again in a couple of months because they're not doing anything to make me say, oh my God, I'm glad they brought them back. I think that's the way I'm looking at it. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
I like how they have. I like what Andrade been doing. Andrade has been on TV almost, well, not recently, but he was on TV almost every week. So you can't call that a failure. You know
Recently,
what I'm saying?
He been on TV in a week. Check the stat. He ain't been on TV in a minute. He first came back, but he has not been on TV in a minute. Maybe Charlotte, your queen might be the reason for it. I don't know.
Oh, you talking about Andrade? I think they plan on using. Well, I think they plan on using Andrade in a lot of the I ain't gonna call them luchador wrestling. Well, that style of wrestling for AAA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the Latina or Latino talent have been doing cross promotions with AAA. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. I would love to see Andrade at the top, but unfortunately, Andrade needs a manager. And, I hate to say it, but he need a manager. Rusev need a manager. Rusev need Alana, or he need Aiden English. to help him out because right now this Rusev character is he's Miro, right? That's what when I see him, he's the Miro character from AEW, but the WWE universe hasn't been introduced to the Miro character. So when Rusev get up here and he just whispering, angry whispering to people. Like every time I hear on stage, I don't know what the hell he's saying. He just
Roosevelt, I ask you, when a wrestler comes back like that, if I was this character here and I left and I was another character, when you bring him back, why are you not bringing him back as the character that he was very popular as? Why would you not bring him back as Rusev?
I think a lot of times it's the timing. You know what I'm saying? It's the timing of things. Like for Rusev, I mean, what do you really want him to do right now? You know what I'm saying? Do you want him to go chase a championship? And if you do, you know, it's all in the timing. Like if you have him chase for a championship and he doesn't get it immediately, then it's like, okay, well, you just brought him back for nothing. Like a lot of these guys, they need some kind of build. Like Rusev versus Gunther makes good.
I was just about to say that. Rusev versus Gunther is going to be a banger.
Wouldn't have done it for me. Rusev versus Gunther, yeah, because now you're putting Gunther in a position where he has to fight guys who can stand toe to toe with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the direction they're going with him right now because of the whole Goldberg thing. You had Goldberg, despite his age and how long he's been out of the ring, that man stood toe to toe with him. You know what I'm saying? He took that chop and he looked at him and smiled and was like, yeah, let me get another one. You know what I'm saying? So you put somebody like Rusev in there, who can take shots like the way he takes them from Sheamus.
But he's not Rusev now. My question is, why didn't they bring him back as the character he was before and just start right back being Rusev?
Why bring him back? He doesn't have a Lana.
He don't got Lana.
Rusev was Rusev with Lana. He was not. He cannot be Rusev, the old Rusev, without a Lana.
Yep.
He was Rusev. Didn't they break up before he left? Not too. He was Rusev for a little bit by himself. What I heard.
No, he got sent home, and she stayed.
Yeah, she did stay for a little bit.
I don't know. I guess I just look at it as if you're over as a character, and you like if Sasha Banks come back right now. Nobody
back at Sasha Banks or Mercedes Monroe. Oh, Monet. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Andrade, would you expect them to put Andrade with Zelina Vega? Couldn't. It was too much. The timing. She was with LWO. Now, they teased it, but again, Andrade was Andrade because he had Zelina Vega.
If they brought back Keith Lee right now, would they bring him back as who he is on AEW, or would they bring him back as Keith Lee? Like that, I'm just saying if they bring back Dustin Rhodes right now, is he gonna be gold? Like I just feel like the character you are, which made you over. Like some characters can do both. The Rock can be The Rock there, or he can be The Rock over there. Cody Rhodes was able to do that too. CM Punk, he's able to be CM Punk both sides.
You gotta remember, Cody Rhodes left. He left as Stardust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he brought his character here and he brought it back over there. He did not change. Now imagine if Cody Rhodes would have came back as somebody else, not even Stardust. Let's say Cody Rhodes would have came back as General Cody or this some dumb shit. I don't know. Just anybody else. I give you another example. The same reason why people from NXT when they come to the main roster, they change them up, and then everybody don't like them. Keith Lee was Bearcat Lee or Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross, I don't know how he was in NXT, but Karrion Kross ain't regardless of whatever they trying to push him now. Karrion Kross came over there with a fucking mask on and some what the hell he had some bondage,
like and stuff and whatnot. But you got to think about it. Cody Rhodes did come back as a different character. Cody Rhodes came back as American Nightmare. He was not the American Nightmare before he left.
Cody Rhodes
he did what else? Some other kind of Cody Rhodes, but he was not the American Nightmare. He went and
What is the difference? Whoa. What is the difference between Cody Rhodes, American Nightmare, and Cody? He's still Cody wearing suits, kissing ass. What is the difference between Cody Rhodes and American Nightmare? Stop it.
The original
the last Cody Rhodes was a handsome Cody. He did what? The handsome Cody Rhodes with the whole mess. Like, he was like more goofier. Like, you didn't believe him because he was so damn goofy.
I don't know.
With the mask,
you got a point. I can see where Pete coming from. If you were a character before in WWE and they bring you back for the fans to be familiar with you, then they have to bring that same character back in. Hopefully they do Rusev Day, because I still honestly believe that they missed the opportunity with Rusev when he had the Rusev Day going. He was the hottest thing in the company at that time when he had Rusev Day going. They did not put the belt on him, and they missed out on a great opportunity. And then they pimped out his wife to Bobby Lashley, and then I don't know, it just got weird when Liv kissing. I don't know, it was a weird wedding. It was a weird thing. I don't know if I can sign off for my wife to get married to another dude while I'm still married to her on national TV. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? And for anybody that they just acted, nah, bro. Nah. Because the whole time I'm thinking that, hey man, I think Bobby hit that for real. Like, I think Bobby hit that for real. And shout out to Bobby. I know he married and everything, but I don't know.
That's what happened to Triple H and Stephanie. That started off as a storyline.
Yeah, started off the storyline. Then he was hitting off the boss's daughter. Yeah,
and got away with it.
And got away with the company. Took his company. I see the evil plan all along. Triple H, please, you motherfucker. Yeah.
It was me. It was me all along.
Yeah, it was me all along. But yeah, I think that Evolution was a great event. Shout out to the women for putting on an amazing event, man. That just shows that, once given the opportunity, man, these women can actually go. And the talent pool from NXT, I'm excited for them to pull up some new talent. But WWE definitely has a stacked roster right now, and they need to give the women some more shine, man. Give the women some more airtime. Give them more storylines. Give them something to do, because they will carry the company, man. So shout out to the women for Evolution. I think that was an amazing event, and it was the best event for the weekend for me. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the wrestling that happened this whole weekend, the women outshined everybody. So shout out to the women of the WWE for putting on an amazing event with Evolution. Oh man. All right, fellas. Man, it's been an absolute wonderful show. We got to do it. Fellas, let us know what you got going on and where can the people find you. Let me go, Roosevelt.
Oh man. So I'm still doing the workouts, so you guys can hook up with me. We're doing the best damn workouts. So I'm putting out appointments. We're doing lives. We're doing TikToks. All that. I'm dropping videos every day. So you make sure you link up with me and get your workout and get your fitness on. It doesn't matter if you in North Carolina or you in Timbuktu. You know what I'm saying? I can make sure I can help you get you to the goal you want to reach. Just make sure you get up with me as soon as possible, because spots are filling up, and I am doing tutoring until the end of time. So if your child needs help in math from K through 12, make sure you get in contact with me, and I can do that as well virtually. And you can find me on TikTok, official_Mr. Everything. And I got shows coming up. So this Saturday, I will be in Burlington, North Carolina, making my debut for Alpha Underground. I would love to tell you who I'm stepping in the ring with, but I'm not going to tell you yet because they haven't announced it. So I'm not going to announce it, but it's a surprise. And we're going to see what's going to happen. And then, see, they got my own graphic. What are you doing right there? What's wrong with you? You all right?
Me,
he
nigga.
fights you. Face
I'm the damn surprise. I'm the damn surprise. Be ready.
You okay
Man,
over there?
Oh, it's gonna be a
get his head
handicap
off
match.
your chest.
Get him some water. Get him some sugar. He needs some sugar. He
He
needs
needs some milk.
I'm gonna
his,
smack his head off.
his insulin's low. And then
Oh man.
August 2nd, I will be in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, that's
I'll
which
be
one
in
is that?
Dallas, Texas for Sword Championship Wrestling.
Oh, that's not it. Is that what
That's
is in it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the perfect.
All right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's it.
August 2nd, I will be in Dallas, Texas for Sword Championship Wrestling. And then August 17th, you already know where I'm going to be. We're going to be right there in Greensboro, North Carolina, as we present Mall Mania. It's going to be an exciting event, man. If you guys ain't got your tickets yet, you better get them now because they're selling out fast. And once we get to capacity and you come to the door talking about you want to get in, you better go buy it. And the link to watch it on your phone because you won't be able to get in the door.
Absolutely.
August 23rd, I will be in Marion, North Carolina. I'm stepping in the ring with is my debut for this company, and then I will be defending my USA Main Event Championship against D'Angelo. And I've heard a lot about this kid, and I can't wait to get in there and see what everything I've heard was true. And then I'm going to shut it down as soon as possible. August 16th, I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina. Winston-Salem, North Carolina, for Gals Pro Wrestling. Not sure who I'm beating up that day, but there's a whole bunch of characters on that show, and I'm sure somebody's will get punched in the mouth. And then the final show I have going on in September, the 27th, will be in Knightdale, North Carolina, as Newborn Wrestling presents Moving Out. And the reason why it's called Moving Out is because we're going into a new venue. So we're excited about that. We can go out there and get busy. So y'all make sure y'all be everywhere. But main place to follow me is on TikTok, official_ Mr. Everything, or on Instagram, Roosevelt the Fighter.
Absolutely. Chef Showtime, what you got going on and where can the people find you? Oh, that's
You
wrong
can
person.
find. I will be on August 17th in North Carolina with my boys. Other than that, I'm at home working, taking care of my kids, and I take care of myself. But you can find me on Facebook at Dante Carter or Dante's Kitchen.
Absolutely. Man, Chef, I almost want you to cook something, man. I don't know. We'll see. You know, we had the we still trying to get it together, but the food truck battle royal for the event. So I told Roosevelt, I said, man, I really want to get that going, and I want to have a chef judge for the food truck battle royal. Hopefully we can get that part of this event. If it won't be a part of this particular event, then we're going to have it on the next one. But if we do have a food truck battle royal, we're going to have Chef Showtime as the judge host. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be dope.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. LPZ, the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. What you got going on and where can the people find you? Show your beautiful face.
Oh shit, hold on.
Don't be lying.
You can find me on Instagram, One Click Photography Shoots with an S. Doing photo shoots all day long. I got a fashion show coming, a lingerie fashion show, November the 8th. Got a casting coming in August the 10th. I think I just posted it recently. Just holler at me. That's what I'm doing all day. I'm making, if you don't know, I make breastplates and stuff like that. I'm actually been working on one today that I have to turn into this lady tomorrow. So let's see. If you guys can see that, I don't know, because I'm looking at the scene right there. That is her son had autism, so she wanted her custom made breastplate. So that's what I do. So if you ever want something like that, just holler at your boy and we can hook you on up.
Absolutely, yeah. Go check out them breastplates from LP. He make bulletproof breastplates too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. My name is Brian Renegade. You can find me on all platforms at Brian Renegade, where I put all my content. If you want to buy tickets for this event, so general admission tickets are free. We wanted to make this event free for everybody, but you can get VIP tickets online at Mall Mania Event, or you can go over to Eventbrite and get the VIP tickets. That's front row seating. You also, that includes photo op with some of the wrestlers that are there, and some goodies. So go ahead and get you the early bird VIP passes before they go up. Also, if you're a wrestler or you're trying to get into wrestling, we have the Austin Aries workout seminar and workshop. That's going to be an amazing event with the great multi-time champion Austin Aries. He's going into wrestling philosophy. He's going into how you can make yourself a better branded character. He's going to show some in-ring work and work out with the talent, and give some deep insight on how to be a great wrestler and how to become a champion. So you do not want to miss that. We got the early bird tickets up right now, so go ahead and book that seminar with the great Austin Aries. And the show, the Mall Mania main event show, is going to happen at 2:30 in the afternoon. The show should be done by 4:30, so you still got time. It ain't, you go there, you enjoy yourself, you pick up something from the mall, and then you carry your ass home. And then you talk about all the great memories that we created for you. But it's going to be an amazing event. So I'm so excited about that. Right now, I'm supporting one of my homies. They got a company called Push Bounce, and it's inflatable soccer. So it's a big soccer field that's inflatable, and you put these little clear balls on, and you run around like crazy, and you bounce into other people, and you try to kick the soccer ball into the goal. It's pure fun. So I just wanted to show some support for him. So you can go to Push Bounce on Instagram or go to pushbounce.com and support. You can book them for your event. Yeah. Show them some love. Plus it feels nice. I look good in it. You know what I'm saying? It feels all smooth. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was a kid, I used to love going into the women's department and just running through the clothes, because all the clothes felt good. I'm like, all that silk and polyester. I was like, so that's what
I haven't told that story to anybody.
I don't care. I'm a grown ass man now. But I'm just telling you what this shirt feel like. It feel good. But yeah, shout out to Push Bounce, man, and go support them. But yeah, if you want to go support everything that I got going on, go to mallmaniaevents.com, buy some tickets. You can go to the bestdamnwrestlingpodcast.com and support your boys. And if you need some marketing and advertisement, go to theheadshotheroes.com. And if you want to support a good cause, go over to blueheartsforautism.com and help us provide resources for autism families and military families that need help and resources. So we got some good stuff coming for you. The boys is always working for your pleasure. Real quick, fellas, you know we got to do it each and every week. This segment is called Final Word. Let me go over to the violent Gandhi over here, Roosevelt. Do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Yeah, man. So I finally got a chance to watch Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And it was great movie. And there was something in that movie that stuck out to me. It was a moment where Maria and Shadow was laying on the ground. They looked up and Maria said that her grandfather told her, when you see a star in the sky, its light takes years, hundreds of years to be able to see. By the time we see it, the star had more than likely is already gone. It's no longer there. And that stuck out to me because I'm like, we have these abilities, these talents, where if you don't show it, no one will ever see it. No one will ever know about it, even when you're long gone. So don't waste your time holding your talents in. Showcase it. Because if you show it now, hundreds of years later, someone will be able to know about it, and someone will be able to see it, even when you're gone. So don't hold on to your talents. Let your light shine. Because 100 years from now, people will be able to see it, even though you're gone. That's my final word for the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. You know, I was going with that, did you?
That boy getting good, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you gonna have to put your ass in the pool pit. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Chef Showtime. El Fuego, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Your mental health and your health is key. Without that, you have nothing.
I think that your mental health and your physical health is key. Without that, you have nothing. I absolutely agree with you, Chef. You know, as I get latter in my latter ages, you know what I'm saying, I'm realizing that the health of my health is more important than anything else that's going on, because I have to be here for my family. I have to be able to support them. I have to be able to pick up my son and run around with him. I have to be able to support my oldest son. I have a stepson that has autism. I have to be there for him and do things for him. So my health is absolute key. And shout out to Roosevelt for scheduling some workout sessions with me. I know we missed this Monday, but I crazy schedule. But yeah, your health is key, man. You know what I'm saying? So take care of yourself. And that is a word from your boy, Chef Showtime, the villain of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. Do you have anything evil for the beautiful people? I mean, do you have a final word? Final word.
I'm about to say, damn, I can't be evil. Everybody else being positive. What I look like, damn, don't slap a chick. I think I just kind of, keep it in the same area as everybody else. It's, life is very short. Make sure that, you don't hesitate. If you want to do something, just do it. Don't waste your time trying to say, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Don't waste your time saying, I'm going to do it one day. There ain't no time like the present. So don't let fear hold you back, and just go out and get it.
Absolutely. That was a great final word from the boy, Pastor LP. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Peasy on that. Beautiful people, my final word to you is something I thought about and heard before, and then I said it to my son. But how you do anything is how you do everything. And so me, I've always been an avid procrastinator. Sometimes I would half-ass do stuff if I'm not focused, because I got a lot of things going on at the same time. And I had to realize, man, maybe I need to put the same focus and energy into the small things as much as I do the big things. I got to put the same amount of effort, no matter if it's small or no matter if it's big. I don't want to half-ass nothing small, and I definitely don't want to half-ass something big that's going to affect myself, my family, and my entire career. So do everything, give it 100, 200% in everything that you do, because how you do anything is how you do everything. That is a final word from your boy, Brian Renegade. Oh man, it's a great show. It feels good to have the family here, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all fellas for being on the show. Matter of fact, LP, can you get on camera real quick? I know you over there filling up breastplates. You know what I'm saying? All right, man, go ahead and help us in the show.
You said me? No. Chef need to end the show. We ain't heard from Chef.
Yeah, nope. It's your turn, bro.
Nah.
You just got back to the show. I've been in and out.
I want
people first. I'm a gentleman.
I want Braun Strowman's #1 cheerleader to end the show.
I want
Oh.
Goose as number one cheerleader at the end of the show.
That's right. And who got the belt? Don't think cause I ain't say shit earlier. That shit still sweet. Who got the belt? My boy Juicy.
Because he's trash.
Juicy. Juicy. Yeah, y'all need to have me and Chef on commentary at the damn wrestling.
Hey,
I can't. I'm
it's a
at
space.
work. I can't be loud.
It's a space open for some comment. If y'all want to do some commentary, guest commentary, we got that. Yeah.
Roosevelt, I know you still got Braun Strowman phone number. Give him a call. Tell him to bring his big slow ass to the damn event. I'll talk to his face.
Look, I already sent out the invite. You know that man been traveling all over the place. So we might have a surprise guest. You never know.
Yeah, I'll slap him right into your face.
Bullshit. Don't be a hater.
All right, it's your boy the Villain. Make sure you guys tune in every Wednesday and check us out and see what we got going on the best damn wrestling podcast.
We should have Braun Strowman do that.
Oh man, beautiful people. You know we love you like play cousins. We bid you adieu.